January 8th, 2025. Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, persistent in prayer. Romans 15:13. Now may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you believe in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Jesus said, "Why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you have a log in your own? First, get rid of the log in your own eye, then you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye." Matthew 7:3 and 5. Hold your mate tightly when trouble enters your relationship and begins to shake your lives. Don't be afraid to cry and to feel your feelings to their very edges. God made you and your emotions and put them into one body called you. Tears cleanse. Frustration, when dealt with in love, can bring about healing. God also wants you to tell Him how you feel so He can provide for you the comfort He promises. Matthew 5:4. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Reflection. We will encounter trouble far more often than not. We find it easy to be thankful when things are favorable and life is going our way. The true test of our persuasion is when we are just as thankful in our troubles. But it is in our affliction that His patience abounds and His hope endures us into His blessing. When all we have is His joy and peace, we find the true power of the Holy Spirit that lifts us into His refuge and through the trials. In our immaturity, we find faults in others far easier to address than our own faults that cause us stumble in our own faith journey. Jesus encourages us to remain focused on our own sanctification, both for our humility and our unified growth in Him with others. Our journey to the cross is one that ultimately unites us. In this weakness we are united, and by His salvation we are equally redeemed. When we forgive others as we have been forgiven, we become the gospel in the flesh. This is compounded in our marriage as we unite both in affliction and salvation. The process of pain reveals our humanity and brings the redemption into our collective growth as we discover His endless grace with and through each other. Prayer. May we see the loss we endure as your blessing for the removal of what must go. You truly are the refuge that brings us comfort. Thank you for your promise that provides us peace and joy when the troubles of life give us pain. May our tears cleanse us, and may your grace purify us for your holy courts.